Hello everyone, my name is Sanchi. I'm 12 years old. Today I'm going to present about the solar system objects. So in the solar system, there are multiple objects and let's see through them. First are the layers of the sun. So the sun has multiple layers, 3 layers and 3 layers in its atmosphere. First is its core, its inner core, which is where the progress of nuclear fusion is happening. In there, the hydrogen is transforming into helium, and the sun is filled with 25% helium and 75% hydrogen. So yeah, then that helium will rise up to the radiation zone, which makes that helium into electromagnetic energy, which will come out of the radiation zone like over 100,000 years, which is very long. But since the nuclear fusion is always happening, so the sun is always shining. Then when that electromagnetic energy travels all the way outside to the convection zone, then it will be converted back into hydrogen and come back to the sun. So there, your electromagnet that lights up the sun comes back to the core, of course. Then we have the atmosphere. The first part of the atmosphere, the inmost part, is the photosphere, and it's just normal, and it's the part that we see on pictures of the sun. Then the layer next to it is the chromosphere, which makes up the color of the sun. And the chromosphere, the word chrono means color. And finally, during an eclipse, you can actually see it encircling the sun. And finally is the corona sphere, which is crown in Latin. You can see a halo or a crown during a total solar eclipse. That's the job for the corona. Next is the sun features. So the sun features, first, like we have the corona. So the corona during an eclipse, you can see it. It's the halo, like an angel, the halo that surrounds the sun. Then we have the sunspot. Those are the spots of the sun that are cooler and you can see them easier because they're cooler. They're gonna turn bluer, yes. Next is the prominence, which is a huge loop of gas that usually jump from the sunspot to another sunspot. So on a sunspot, you can actually see those jumping gases. Those are the prominence. And finally is solar flare. Oh my god, this is the most crazy one. Which occurs when two prominences are jumping right at each other, right into each other, colliding, which will make a huge flare of gas that jumps up the sun. And what will save the earth if it goes to the earth? It's a magnetic field. Oh yes, correct. Next, we have the dwarf planets. What is a dwarf planet? It's a planet, but it's so small, it still makes itself a circle into a circle shape, but it can't complete its orbit around the thing it's orbiting. And one of them is the Pluto planet. It got demoted from a planet to a dwarf planet. So imagine we are the Earth, and those dwarfs that you see in movies, those are like Plutos. And that's just it. It just needs to be a planet, but it does not meet all the requirements. Like a planet needs to orbit the sun, its sun, and have enough gravity to ground itself. And if it passes these two requirements, then they will be considered a planet. But a dwarf planet can't complete it yet because it has I mean, it not really does its orbit correctly. That's why. Next, we have the comet features. Oh my God, the comet features very crazy for this part. So a comet are awesome, and they are made of small, loosely bound rocks. So those rocks from around they bound together, but still loosey. I mean, and then you can actually see that. First, it has a nucleus, which is the solid. Oh my God, what happened to my presentation? Oh, it got deleted out just in time. Okay, so let's continue. So the comet, its nucleus is very solid. It's like rocks. Yeah, because it's just loose bound rocks. Next, we have its tail. It has two kinds of tail, either a gas tail or I think a rock tail. I remember that. It's very visible and a typical feature of it. Oh no, I mean a dust tail. Next, we have asteroids. Asteroid is just name of just one thing, but it has actually two other names. So this is what I call as 3-in-1. So one object can be in three names. First, we have asteroid, which looks like a rock you would find outside, irregular, very small, of course, and they can be found in the asteroid belt. It separated the 4 solid planets from the outer planets. Okay, next we also have that they left over features of debris from the formation of the solar system. They're very small. There are also other names for it, which are astro and asteroid, depending on its location. I don't really remember what it's about, but it does changes its name depend on its location. Next, we have the meteoroids. Oh, I'm wrong. So it's not the asteroid that has different name. It's the meteoroids and the meteors that have different names. So first we have meteors, then meteoroids, then meteorites. So what are meteoroids? Small rocky rocks that orbit the sun. It's much smaller than an asteroid though. Then we will have a meteor. If it gets out of the sun's if it gets out its orbit around the sun, and then it's gonna be a meteorite when it comes into Earth's atmosphere and like come landing down onto the Earth as a meteorite, and there are maybe meteorite rings around, and that's all. Well, now there are objects all around us in the solar system. Let's find about them maybe next time. And thank you for listening, and goodbye this time.